We're making frogs out of clay today. Take the larger piece of clay and press it into a ball. We shouldn't be whacking or slamming our clay on the table. Just do it in your hands and pat gently. And then stop. The larger piece of clay is going to turn into a pinch pot. The pinch pot is going to become the frog's body and mouth. The first thing you need to do to make a pinch pot is make a hole in the clay. We make the hole by sticking out your thumb and pressing your thumb deep into the clay. You have to really press hard. And when you pop your thumb out, you should have a hole that looks kind of like an eyeball. Do that now and then stop. To finish the pinch pot, we need the lobster claw. Hold your hand like this. Go open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. That pinching motion is what we're going to do on the clay. Put your thumb back in the hole and pinch. Open, closed, open, closed. Your other hand is going to turn the pinch pot so that you can pinch all the way around with the lobster claw. The inside of your pinch pot is opening up wide like a cave, but the rim of the pinch pot is still small like the eyeball hole. Now that the inside is done, we're going to pinch the rim of the pinch pot with the lobster claw. This opens it up like a little cup. As soon as you're done, stop. You don't want to keep pinching forever because you might make the rim too thin or you might smush the cup. That's done. Do that now and then stop. Now that the pinch pot is done, we're going to start adding extra parts to the frog like feet, a tongue, and eyes. We should also put the frog on top of one of the wooden boards so that it won't stick to the table. I made feet for everyone. Here's what you do with them. Attach them side by side. There's one. There's the other. Now, turn it upside down. You can see where the feet are. We have to blend that so that you can't tell what is foot and what is the body. We have to smear away that little crack between the two pieces of clay. So we keep blending it. This helps prevent the feet from falling off as your frog dries. Now we can't see what is foot and what is body. It's all been blended together. You can just see a little crack in the middle of the feet. That's done, and we can put it back on the board. With your extra piece of clay, we're going to make eyes and a tongue. Break off a chunk of clay and make 2 eyes. You can roll them into a ball and put them on top of your frog's head. We have to smooth out the back of the eyes too. Look in the back. You can see a crack where the eye touches the body. We have to smooth away that crack so that your eyes won't fall off as your frog dries. Now we can't see the crack, so those are done, and you can set it back down. The next thing we're going to do is use the extra piece of clay to make a tongue. Break off a piece and roll it out like a long snake the way we did when we made the lily pad. Fingers next to each other. Keep rolling. When my snake is rolled out, I like to curl it up. And if it's too long, you can break some off. Let's put that in the mouth and attach the back. There we go. We've got a big tongue. So we've added the eyes, the feet, and the tongue. Do that now and then stop. For the last step, we can add texture using the clay tools. The clay tools make all sorts of different textures. So for instance, if you want to use a marker cap to make a dot inside of your eye, you can try that. Or if you'd like to use a wooden stylus to add spots to your frog and turn it into a leopard frog, that's what the spots might look like when they're done. Use the clay tools to add texture to your frog. You can also use the scraps of clay to make a crown, like a frog prince, or a fly for something for your frog to eat, or any other details that you would like to make. Do that now. Use the tools to add texture and the scraps of clay to add extra pieces. Do that now and then stop. Now that our project is done, take your name tag, put the name tag inside of the frog's mouth. As soon as you're done, please bring everything up to Star Table and we'll put your clay in the boxes. You can also take a sponge back to your seat to wipe up the dust.